This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal. Valverde. Goulet. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior has a quick glance. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Probing pass. There's the shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Fran Garcia really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Valverde forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Jong, Eric Garcia, Balde, De Jong, Rashford. Oh, nice touch. It's run loose here. Played into the middle. Yep, it's a corner. Well, the clearance is short. Valverde gently done. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Ferran Torres. Yamal, it's a delicate pass. Barcelona can try it again now. Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Yamal. That is good strength. Raphinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Martin. Well read, nice interception. Howson. Valverde. And it's played forward. De Jong. Eric Garcia. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Laid back in. Bellingham goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Bellingham, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Valverde. Clipped into space. And it's Garcia. Fran Garcia. He is through here. And that's a throw-in. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. This might... And the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Bellingham spread out to the left. Yamal wins the duel this time. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's Arda Güler. He can run onto that. He's found some space. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford. De Jong. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Moved on forwards, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Caresses it through. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Raphinha played out towards the right wing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Muscular approach does pay off here. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely weighted pass. Back into the middle. And a chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Howson shifted upfield. Chouameni aimed forwards. Raphinha. Defending was strong and firm. Vinicius Junior. Raphinha. Oh, good spread. And here's Ferran Torres. Played out to the right. Chouameni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raphinha. Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. And here's Bellingham. Oh, what can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Raphinha. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Fran Garcia. Howson. And he goes cross-field. Alexander-Arnold looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. won a corner. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Many. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Arda Güler. Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Yamal. Proves too strong. Played out wide. Vinicius shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Güler. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Ferran Torres. Raphinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Howson, out to the right, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well measured. Shapes to shoot! Moved on forwards. Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. Raphinha. Here's Ferran Torres. Fran Garcia. Howson. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Güler. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Arda Güler. Lovely bit of skill. And it's hoisted clear. That's been won straight back.
Güler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's through here. Rashford. And here's Ferran on the finish! He's still got it, needs help. Cleared away. Valverde gently done. And now the breakaway. Martin gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. And here's Güler. He's kicked it out just.
that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Martin. Balde. It's Rashford. Raphinha. Yamal. Bellingham. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Raphinha wins the duel this time. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Rudiger. And it's played forward. I was just lacking in accuracy. Martin. De Jong. 30 minutes gone. De Jong. And it's Balde. Raphinha. Eric Garcia. And here's Ferran Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Ferran Garcia. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Going for goal! And another try! It's a loose ball. Eric Garcia herring after the ball here. Bellingham turns and goes back. Traumeri. Howson. And here's Vinicius. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
De Jong. And it's Balde. De Jong forwards and with intent. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a good ball. Ferran Torres! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Barcelona certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ferran Garcia. A good play on the left-hand side here. Ferran Garcia. Ferran Garcia crosses it in. Big chance! Great football, shot and save. The keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni, aim forwards. Raphinha. Yamal. Lobbed in behind. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Barcelona, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he should have made it 4.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's corner. And it's been taken short. That's the throw. Tchouaméni. Howson played over towards the opposite flank, looking here to chip it through. Played into space out wide. Mbappe, great chance! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has 2. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Martin. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Rashford. He's got away. Rudiger, too strong for his opponent there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal makes the interception. Bellingham. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Here's Güler on Güler! Yamal. 5 minutes till the break. Mbappe. Fran Garcia, and it's lofted through here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! He scores! This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Raphinha, and here's Ferran Torres! Howson, and it's played forward. And here's Goulet. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Mbappe! Well, that is asking for trouble. Eric Garcia gets it clear. And it's Garcia. Vinicius Junior. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Raphinha. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Rashford. He's found a way through. Rudiger, and he goes cross-field. Tchouaméni looks to the other side, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And there's green grass ahead of him. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Goulet. And here's Bellingham. And it's Arda Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Trying it! Oh, it's come loose. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And the second half gets underway. Now it's Bellingham. Now that's well seen too.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tchouaméni. Fran Garcia. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fran Garcia. Valverde. Gets it away. Goulet has it in a wide position. Al-Kubasi gets it away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Out towards the flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! Eric Garcia with the clearance. Shot a goal! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Kubasi, Martin, De Jong. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. How Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Raphinha. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni, Yamal, Koundé, De Jong, Martin, gently done, Valverde, and it's Arda Güler, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Raphinha, Lewandowski, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger getting this one clear. Rudiger shifted upfield, moved on forwards, and he welcomes it in. He's got away, Mbappe, and that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Decent progress down the left. Martin, Balde, Rashford. Comes to the pressure. Goulet, Vinicius Junior, Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal, he's found a way through. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good! It's Lewandowski! Fran Garcia, Howson, Rudiger, Howson, driven forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe, De Jong. Balde. Now he's wondering who wants it. Picks it up out wide. Balde. Oh, smashing header! Fran Garcia attempts a clearance. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia played into space. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Arda Güler. Very nicely done. Good take, and is he in? Over to the left. And here's Güler. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Raphinha. And here's Lewandowski. Rudiger. Valverde. There will be a throw-in. Clearly not happy with that. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Mbappe! And here's Güler. That's good play. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rashford. And that has been cleared.
Raphinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given. Raphinha. Raphinha. Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Balde. Crossing. Howson attempts a clearance. Balde have it back and can go again. Rashford. Balde. De Jong. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Howson aimed forwards. Howson forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia doing full tilt down the left. And the ball's come loose here. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. De Jong. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rudiger. Good Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Raphinha. Raphinha! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose he did need a little change.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. And they can counter here. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's tidy. De Jong. And it's Balde. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rudiger tries to clear. Oh, it's a chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Eric Garcia really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Kubasi plays it short. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. And it's hoisted clear. Eric Garcia. Yamal. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. What a throw in. And it's Balde. And here's Dani Olmo. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson, good-looking ball. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a corner. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. Balde. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Tchouameni, who's set up one goal so far. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Strong running down that left flank. Fran Garcia. Oh, it's played into the area. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rashford has been caught there, it's a foul. It's Rashford. Yamal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And here's Goulet. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good play through for the wide man. And he's there to clear it. Big chance, corner. Howson moves short. Time to deliver. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Eric Garcia. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. He can get that clear. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got form. That is remarkable. Martin. De Jong. Martin. It's Rashford. Rashford takes a look up. Lewandowski. And he thumps it clear. The pass is intercepted. Yamal chips it through. Rudiger can get it clear. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. That is a gem! An absolute gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Over to the left. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So here comes a substitution. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Pedri. Pedri! That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Firmly met. And claimed it back swiftly. Koundé. Yamal. Danger averted for now. De Jong. Martin shifted upfield. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Tries to get it clear. De Jong played out to the left flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's not going far. And it's Koundé. Oh, it's come loose. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Looking for a decent ball in. Showing good feet. Rudiger attempts a clearance. De Jong, and he's heaved it away. And here's Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri. And here's Levin to chance for a shot! Really well-taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni. Mbappe, he is onto this. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's Vinicius Junior! Only partially clear. Vinicius Junior! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Arda Güler. Lewandowski. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Just 5 minutes left. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Brilliantly cut out. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger, gently done. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Güler does really well to win the ball there. Howson. Chouameni. Howson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Güler. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And the shot! Koundé. Keeper always had the measure of that. Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Koundé. Yamal, now he's off and running. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. Cross goes in there. Lewandowski, oh, cracking ball. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Rudiger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Koundé. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Bellingham spread out to the left. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Tries a deft little ball. Araujo can get it clear. Koundé clears it away. Gets good distance on it. Rudiger. Valverde. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And that's that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well,